Hey everybody, Kevin here for BlackBerry.com. I am on location in Waterloo. You can see the room full of people here. We are checking out the newly announced devices. We've got the Bold 9790 and we've got the new Curve 9380. I call it the Curve Touch, but I don't think that's the official name. John, you're going to help us here walk through the new 9790. John's on the product marketing team for the newest Bold, and you can see here I've got it compared to the 9900. It's, I guess, big brother, maybe we could call it.
That's right. Yeah, I think research told us, half of the segment prefers a larger form factor, the other half likes a smaller, more compact one. So we're catering to both segments.
And this is sort of a nice, I guess you'd say, evolution of the 9700 and 9780 at the same time.
Exactly.
But very different too. I mean, you can see, looking around the device quickly, different buttons across the front. So it's, I don't have a 9780 on me, but you can see it's gone to sort of a raised button. They're very nice. They're quite flush. So for anybody who's worried they kind of stick out a lot, they don't. Really nice to hit the buttons on there. Looking at even things like the port placement, we don't have the USB on the side. It's actually moved to the bottom, around the back. Battery door, different design again. It always seems a little different with every phone. It clips on and off very nicely. 1230 milliamp battery that is in the other BlackBerry 7 devices like the 9900 and the Torches. Micro SD card slotted up at the top there. Camera. This one has autofocus. Okay. Here, what I'm going to do is hand the device off to you now. Sure. Give a little walkthrough. Sure. Thank you for the camera help there.
So, just walking through the 9790, you can see it is a touch and type, so very similar to the 9900 in that respect and in functionality. The only key difference is obviously the fact that this is smaller. So let's take a look at some of the functionality of it. If we go into, do we have pictures in here? I hope we do. So you can see it's very fluid, has the same sort of movement and motion as a 9900. Very vibrant colors. It's 480 by 360, so slightly under the 9900. But given the smaller screen size, it's basically imperceptible, the difference. But it does
the same resolution as 9700 and 9780, so with the touchscreen now.
That's correct, that's correct. And so I think you pretty much nailed it on the head. This really is the evolution of the 97.
We've got the light up trackpad, which is very nice. People will be happy about that.
That's right. And so it's very similar. It does have some preloaded apps on it as well, but this device we really see as more of a great crossover device. The 9900 is firmly positioned more as a enterprise or a professional device. This has more of a crossover proposition, so it seamlessly transitions from the workplace to a night in town. And because of the small form factor, we think it may cater more and appeal more to the female consumer as well. Right. So that's another opportunity for us here.
I could see Miss Crackberry maybe preferring this one over her 9900 actually.
Definitely, that's the case.
Now, under the hood, it's not the Qualcomm chipset that's in the 9900. This is Marvell.
That's right. It's a Marvell 1 gig. It has 768 RAM and 8 gig onboard memory as well. And they upgraded to 32 gig.
And all the same sensors. It has a digital compass. It has
everything that the 9900 has. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So Wikitude, augmented reality, and all that. You can play with all those apps.
That's right.
NFC also?
Yes, it does.
Can we take a look at it under the battery door just to see the implementation? It looked pretty cool.
Yep.
So that's there. You can see how that looks. Very clever design. I think everybody's sort of impressed how RIM's tackled that issue of getting antennas in there.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good story for us. Oh, there we go.
And again, carriers will set pricing, but this is really positioned as sort of a entry-level Bold, so you can...
Right, and that is really how we see it, and Bold is definitely our aspirational sub-brand. We set the bar high with the 900. This now comes in slotted underneath that. We hope the carriers follow suit with that, and we think that it'll be a great entry point to the Bold sub-brand.
I just want to finish up with, again, a nice little look here comparing sort of the two devices side by side. So quite a different footprint if you really think about it. I mean, it's funny how you forget sort of how big the 9900 is once you use it, and then this is a really compact device in 9790.
Our competitive intelligence folks tell us that the 9790 is the most compact in volume of all touch plus type devices in the world. So
I don't doubt that. It's very... there might be some Palm Pixie stuff in there, but I don't know if that counts anymore. Very cool. So that's it, the Bold 9790. if you want a compact Bold that doesn't really compromise on performance at all, plus autofocus on that camera, which the 9900 does not have.
Correct.
Battery life, do you know if there's any sort of difference between the two? Have you guys noticed? Is this
yes,
comparable, a little better even?
No, it's about the same. I know even up until now they're continually working on optimizing the battery performance with software bundles. So.
Oh, you know, just having a smaller display slightly...
It should take less, yeah.
So, okay, so it should maybe get better battery life if you have concerns of battery life on the 9900.
Yep.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'll have to put those head to head. That'll be an interesting test. Very cool. BlackBerry DNA going strong. Nice update to the Bold. And a nice pairing here too. We actually have two sort of Bolds in market current at the same time, both catering to a slightly different audience. Very cool. That's it. Kevin out. Thanks, John.
All right, thanks.